Bronchopulmonary segments (BPS). Each BPS has one tertiary or segmental bronchus. One segmental branch of bronchial artery brings oxygenated blood to lungs. One segmental branch of pulmonary artery brings deoxygenated blood from heart. Pulmonary venules. They are intersegmental in nature. Therefore, they can be used as surgical planes in segmentomy of lungs. They carry oxygenated blood from lungs to heart. Deoxygenated blood from heart goes to pulmonary trunk. From there it goes through pulmonary artery to each lung through hilum. Then segmental branch of pulmonary artery reaches BPS. It receives oxygen from alveoli in lungs. Oxygenated blood enters pulmonary venules. Pulmonary venules to pulmonary veins, then to heart. One pulmonary venule can drain more than 1 BPS. One pulmonary venule can drain more than 1 BPS. Hilum. Pulmonary trunk exits from right ventricle and then divides into right and left pulmonary arteries. Pulmonary trunk exits from right ventricle and then divides into right and left pulmonary arteries. Pulmonary artery enters the hilum of lung. Two pulmonary veins each exit from right and left lungs. Superior pulmonary vein, inferior pulmonary vein. Pulmonary veins are more anterior to pulmonary artery because veins have thinner walls. Arrangement of structures from anterior to posterior in hilum of each lung. Pulmonary veins, superior and inferior. Pulmonary artery, pulmonary bronchus. Medial aspect of right lung after removal of left lung. Descending aorta can be seen on posterior aspect of heart and lung. Arrangement of structures from superior to inferior in the hilum of each lung. Atal Bihar Vajpayee. Pulmonary artery, bronchus, pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins, pulmonary artery, bronchus, veins. Superior to inferior. Pulmonary artery, bronchus, pulmonary veins. Hilum of right and left lung. The right lung has one additional bronchus known as eparterial bronchus. This eparterial bronchus is present above the pulmonary artery of right lung. Right lung has one additional bronchus known as eparterial bronchus. This eparterial bronchus is present above the pulmonary artery of right lung. Impressions of medial or mediastinal surface of right lung. Right atrium impression, SVC impression, IVC impression, azygous vein impression, arching over hilum of right lung. Impressions of medial or mediastinal aspect of left lung. Left ventricle impression, arch of aorta impression, descending aorta impression. Surface markings of lungs and pleura. Right lung and right pleura. Extent of anterior border of right pleura. Line joining a point on 2.5 cm above the medial 1/3 of right clavicle. Mid-sternal line till right 6th rib. Extent of inferior border of right pleura. Line joining point on mid-sternal line at level of right 6th rib, mid-clavicular line at level of right 8th rib, mid-axillary line at level of right 10th rib, paravertebral line at level of right 12th rib. Extent of inferior border of right lung. Line joining a point on mid-sternal line at level of right 6th rib, mid-clavicular line at level of right 6th rib, mid-axillary line at level of right 8th rib, paravertebral line at level of right 10th rib. Left lung and left pleura. Extent of anterior border of left pleura. Line joining point on 2.5 cm above medial 1/3 of left clavicle, mid-sternal line till left 4th rib. Extent of inferior border of left pleura. Line joining parasternal line at level of 6th rib, mid-clavicular line at level of 8th rib, mid-axillary line at level of 10th rib, paravertebral line at level of 12th rib. Extent of inferior border. Mid-sternal line 4th rib, mid-clavicular line 6th rib, mid-axillary 8th rib, paravertebral line 10th rib.